Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to the Real Long Walk. Let's hop into this boat that mysteriously disappeared when I loaded up the world and then mysteriously reappeared. It's really weird. I've noticed that sometimes my saves, well, not my saves, but when I load things up, sometimes my boat really is missing. I'm not sure why. I've mentioned this before, but whenever I load up, here, let me get over here so I can log out. Yeah, I have this in a different profile. This is supposed to, I mean, it actually does. I did not know this, but it actually does load this save from another folder that I have set up for such a thing. But here's all my saves there, my regular thingy from a normal profile. Even though this is set up in a different profile, I've got a profile just for 1.3.1 or 2. Is it 3? Is it 0.2 by now? I did upgrade. Yep, I did upgrade it to 0.2. It only fixed some bugs, so it wasn't a bad idea. I did that, and but it keeps going to this screen when you load it up, which was kind of bugging me. I used to like have to reload the game 2 or 3 times before it would just show saves from whatever one I was doing the series in. But I moved a folder off the Really Long Walk into my main one, and I started loading the saves from it. But I noticed that it wasn't showing that it was uploading, or not uploading, but changing, like the last edited date in your file manager thingy, Windows Explorer thingy, and so it made me paranoid, and it does look weird. It looks like I haven't played this in, what, 2 weeks? So it is kind of strange. And sometimes my boat is missing. It's there now, but sometimes it's missing when I load it up. So I don't know if it's... I'm not sure what the deal is with it. It's a little annoying, but it does beat having to restart the game about 3 times every time. I just make sure the backup that I make, I always do from the Long Walk profile. I think I call it Long Journey because when I started this, I had no idea what I was going to call it. So yeah, that was kind of a weird break from boating. It really ticks me off how every single time we update it, we come across a landmass pretty soon, pretty quickly, and then we get nothing. A whole bunch of nada. It's kind of annoying. Because every time it fools me, I'm like, the long boat ride, they're done. And then they're not. I hope I don't run out of wood. I still have saplings, so we can always do some emergency tree growing. I am a bit more awake than I was in the last episode, thankfully. I did sleep pretty good, or a decent amount, or well, a good amount in the last 24 hours. So that's good. I can't ever sleep. I don't always sleep, a lot at a time, or not just a huge amount at a time. I mean, I sometimes do, but not a lot. Even though, I didn't sleep any Wednesday night because, well, I'm weird and I have trouble sleeping a lot of times, especially when I really need sleep. I don't know if it's the anxiety or whatever. Like, what happens if you don't go to sleep? Huh? What happens if you don't sleep? I gotta sleep, but you can't. Force yourself to sleep. Oh, dang. And then no sleep. I don't know if that has something to do with it. Probably a lot. I'm betting it. But that's how Wednesday night was. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna go to bed early, gonna get some sleep. I ended up laying down a little bit later than I meant to, uh, than I initially planned. But I lay down, spent about 25 minutes there, and I was like, I'm not getting anywhere. So I got up, and at that point, you know, had to be at work at 5 in the morning. So I was like, well, I'm screwed. So, yesterday I wound up falling out about 4:30 or 5 and sleeping until about 10:30. And then I went back to, I couldn't go back to sleep last night at that point. So about 5 this morning, I just started like crashing hard. So I wound up going back to sleep then. Gave me a decent amount. And that's annoying, but since I have such a screwed up sleeping pattern, it's a dang phone, wake you up. And mine does that sometimes, sometimes in the morning. But anyway, yeah, I'm feeling more awake than I was in the last episode, so that's a bonus. That is an upswing. Maybe not a good upswing, but it is better. Hey, poking the eye is better than a stab right in the chest. So yeah. I guess it would be. I guess it depends on the force of the poke to the eye. Now, if they were to go full throttle, I guess it could go right into the brain, and then that could be bad. And then again, I guess exit hit F1. Wow, that music's kind of loud. And then I guess a stab in the chest doesn't necessarily have to be in the heart. It can be kind of to the side. It can miss organs, so yeah, I guess it depends on the severity of each occurrence. I don't know if that was Do boats make sound when you go over well, it didn't make a sound that time. It's weird when you're in a boat and you hear what sounds like digging sounds underneath you. Now that happened in the last episode, or maybe the one before that. And I was like, wow, somebody's just digging down there, right below me. I guess it's because I logged out and was showing you the screen, but I've already been recording for 8 minutes. It doesn't feel like I've been recording for 8 minutes. Did I get abducted by aliens at some point in this episode? That would be something. Just like, hey, what should go quiet? And then you start hearing noises like, and then maybe some weird beeping sounds, as they take me to their ship. Yeah, that would be kind of a strange thing to have happen. When I upload that video, I don't know. That's a good question. I probably I don't know. Would the aliens know how to log into my YouTube channel and delete them? That would be a question. Do aliens watch YouTube? If you are an alien, let me know. If you watch YouTube and are subscribed to the Shook 50 channel. It would be. I've always thought it would be kind of weird if aliens study this based on stuff on the internet. Back in the day, back when Facebook was a thing, I barely used Facebook, but yeah, I barely use Facebook. Wait, Facebook. Well, I barely use Facebook now, but I barely use MySpace. I would just log in, see if anybody said anything to me, and then just log back out. I don't know. I'm introverted both in real life and internet. So it really doesn't change too much. But anyway, one thing I did wind up doing with MySpace, and I guess this is okay to say, or I mean, what's MySpace going to do now? But I made a fake account. Dum dum dum. Yeah, I had some fun with that account. I kind of wish I had kept up with it more than I did. It was just kind of a thing I did every couple weeks. Messed around a little bit with it. I made a fake account of an alien who I think I actually remember it. I guess it's still there if you want to look at it. I may look it up and put the link down in the description. But I called it Bragalish Alpha 21. I think is what I called them. What I named the account or whatever you do in MySpace. It's been a long time, but I did I came up with some back history for him. Like where what planet he was from and how he hated humans and how he was on the planet to study humanity in order to help formulate a plan to take over the world. And he was he was using MySpace as a place to keep up his progress. I think I even remember talking about how I think he think on MySpace you could mention something like person you looked up to or hero or something like that. I just made up a name like Captain so and so. He killed like 50 humans in a minute one time or something like that. But I remember I can't remember what I actually said earlier in this episode to make me think of this, but I do remember wrote a few blog posts on MySpace from him, and one of them was is that right? Blog posts? Is that? Yeah, that's what they were on there, wasn't it? Which I never actually did as myself, by the way. But yeah, I was like, wow, these humans, they're not very smart, but they do. But the internet that they have is so dedicated to learning science about human reproduction. There's so much on the internet that you can learn about human reproduction. There's like tons of pictures and video evidence of it and stuff like that. I wonder if aliens would know that the things that we have on there, like on the internet, or for recreation, or if they would think that somehow, if they were to see this video, if they thought it was some sort of a study, like some scientific study I was doing, they're like, gotta take in this information, this crucial scientific information from this Shook 50 guy on YouTube. And then the world would say because, well, They got nothing from it. It probably scrambled their brains to where they were much less intelligent. They forgot how to use their laser beams. They had studied, they may have been born with them. I don't know. Maybe the laser beam shoots from their eyeballs, but they forgot how to use it. But anyway, yeah. By the way, I remembered why that came up. If you couldn't tell, I remember why I thought of that. But yeah, I enjoyed messing around with that account. I picked a fight with a fake Doctor Who. I do remember that. I was like, I can't remember if I said this, but if I was doing it nowadays, I'd be like, haha, you got 2 hearts? Yes, that's 1 extra heart I can enjoy ripping out of your chest. Something like that. It was during the David Tennant Doctor Who era, so that was the I think it was the character that they were emulating. But yeah, it was that was actually really fun. So if you remember getting a message from Bangladesh Alpha 21, that was me. I did just randomly pick, 3 or 4 people to send messages to. I can't remember what I said to them, but it was very silly stuff. Hopefully it gave them a chuckle, because that was what my intention was. Hopefully they didn't think I was being serious with it. It gave me a chuckle, so anyway, I enjoyed it. But hopefully, if those people read it, they got a chuckle out of it too. Like the actual random people I sent the message to, they never actually replied back. So yeah, I'm not absolutely sure if how they took it, but yeah. I remember trying to start a fight with a Jean-Luc Picard profile too. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to look that up now, because I'm curious. I don't even know if I can log into it. Is my space is still there, right? I think it is. I don't think you have to log in to be able to at least see the profile. Of course, to be able to see like the messages sent, stuff, I probably would have to be logged in. I don't even know if that is saved now. They might have had to clear all that data for whatever. Okay, what else to talk about? That surprisingly gave me stuff to talk about. I had forgot about that. I guess I could just keep talking about social media. Yeah, I'm pretty much of a. I'm not anti-social media, obviously, but I'm not the best at it. I do the Twitter thing. I have a Twitter. This YouTube account is connected to Twitter, meaning that when I put up a video, it tweets out, hey, Minecraft: A Real Long Walk, episode 142. Something about aliens, probably. I don't know. And that's about all I tweet out. And I'll sometimes tweet out about, hey, I'm going to be live streaming tonight, at so and so time. And then my internet sucks, and then I don't, or I get sleepy and I don't, or I actually do. That's a possibility. That's happened before. I've actually live streamed before. So, I'll tweet out about that. When I try to tweet out the link, because I do. I don't use my YouTube subscription feed when I live stream. And so I always try to tweet it out for just in case there's folks who don't use that to find me, or to find live streams. They actually do use Twitter. I know, quite a few people that are subscribed to me. They have Twitter, They do follow me on there, so figure that's a good way to also do it. So yeah, that's one thing I do use it for. I do occasionally reply back to people on Twitter. Just the occasional kind of snarky thing or whatever. If I think of something and I'm like, this person won't think I'm too stupid if it's actually stupid what I'm going to say. So, so I'll sometimes do that, but I don't know what to really tweet about though. As far as just tweeting, like, I've wondered. Hey, I've just spent feel like 5 hours looting chests in Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas. Say it right, shut up. In Fallout New Vegas. Is that an interesting tweet? Of course, I didn't really spend 5 hours, but it felt like 5 hours. Because fun flies, But, wait, what? No, that's the opposite. But anyway, so would that be interesting? Like I've said, my life isn't the most exciting exciting slice of life ever. The shook pie, it's very boring. The shook pie is a very boring pie. The pie is a lie, by the way. So, I just don't tweet that much. I do have a Facebook, but I don't really get on it there very often. Just very occasionally, kind of the same way I did on Facebook. The same way I did on MySpace. Good grief, Shook. Get your words not screwed up. Why don't you? So yeah, I don't really do much on Facebook. But though with technology nowadays, I'm sometimes awkward about even if somebody says something to me, replying back to them, because a lot of times I check it in the middle of the night, and I know that some people have their alerts set up on their phone, to whenever they get a notification on Facebook, it'll beep or something. I don't know. My phone's not complicated enough to be able to do that, so I don't have to worry about it. But I know some people do that. So I'm sometimes worried about, what if this wakes them up? Will they hate me forever? And then I realize, well, a lot of people on Facebook I don't really talk to that much anyway, so it wouldn't be much of a change. I know I checked it the other night, and there was a girl from high school who had sent me a message, and I was like, I kind of don't want to reply to her now because it's 2 in the morning. So I didn't reply back. I probably need to remember to do that at some point. Who knows if I actually will. Yeah, I just don't know of that much exciting stuff that's tweet or post worthy, I do use Twitter to keep up with folks, and I go through my Twitter feed to see when videos come out that I might be interested in. Like I said, I don't go by my sub feed, so I'll be like, oh yeah, they put out a new video. I will go to their channel after a while and watch that video. Get over here and end the episode. So anyway, guys, I do hope you enjoyed this alien slash social media episode. Actually is a possibly a cave. Oh, there's some iron. I don't know why I bothered to do that. Wait, which way? Okay. I just got completely turned around. Anyway, guys, I do sincerely hope you enjoyed, and the zombie's happy that you enjoyed as well, or he's hoping you enjoyed. Be quiet, zombie. I'm trying to talk here, okay? Oh, I was fixing it. If that's cobblestone, then that would be cool. It's just one though. It's not a spawner. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next episode. Oh, how far did we go? Getting close to 800,000. We're actually coming up. What is today? The 4th. We're coming up real close to the 1-year anniversary of the series. I think the first episode was on the 15th. It was smack in the middle of December anyway. Or pretty close to the middle of December. So I've been walking for almost 1 year. It feels like 5. And it probably feels like 10 to you guys. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I may have to really make sure to do a live stream for reals this month to celebrate 1 year. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next episode. Later, folks.